The families of late Lieutenant Colonel A.H. Ali, the commanding officer, 181 Amphibious Battalion, who was murdered alongside 2 majors, 1 captain and 12 soldiers in Okuoma, Ughelli South local government area of Delta State on Thursday, have narrated their ordeals following the gruesome killings. The deceased officers and soldiers were mowed down by some hoodlums who were of the 181 Amphibious Battalion in Bomadi local government area of Delta State. Salim Umar Ibrahim, who was at the residence of the families, now reports.
Sadness is all that can only be seen on the faces of mourners at the residence of late Lieutenant Colonel A.H. Ali, the commanding officer, 181 Amphibious Battalion, who was murdered alongside the 2 majors, 1 captain and 12 soldiers in Okuoma, Ughelli South local government area of Delta State. Indeed, this is one of the hardest moments to speak amid sorrow and intense mourning, the demise of a breadwinner and loved one. Sitting just in the living room of her house, Hassana Hassan, the mother of the deceased, was completely lost. She didn't know what to do as she kept reminiscing moments upon moments. This is yet another tragic event in her life that marks almost an end to a series of similar events she had faced in the past. This woman can be described as one strong woman among many others within her age group. She has seen and heard it all in terms of bad news, mostly associated with death. She tried to find strength to answer greetings and casually speak a word or two, pausing at intervals. Speaking about the recent tragic death of her eldest child, she said, "Words cannot be enough to describe what she feels, but she only knew what is transpiring in her brain, mind and soul."
What
can I do? I don't know what to do with my life. He came here and sat down. We greeted each other and he said, "Hassana, they couldn't allow me to come and see you until now. It's bitter. He is my son. I gave birth to him and he has not offended me for once."
The mother went back memory lane to recall how his brother, also a Nigerian army military man, was brutally killed by suspected bandits in an ambush in Katsina State some years ago in the course of work.
That one was in Katsina. They were together in a group and someone shot him.
Similarly, she went ahead to narrate how her daughter, also married to a military man, who died alongside her husband and his brother in a car accident, just at a time like this, during the fasting period some years ago.
He's also a soldier. They came at me like this and greeted us all, and they went back. On their way back, their car hit a pole. The husband and his brother died. In her attempt to rescue the husband, she also got caught up by fire, and that's how she also died.
Hassana Hassan, beside losing all these military officers, 2 sons, an in-law alongside her own daughter, said the 4th military man who was the first to leave Mother Earth was her husband, whose peaceful death occurred at home after retirement from active service. Also speaking, his wife, Hawa, who hardly takes in courage to utter a word, said, with recent experience, she could hardly agree with any of her child to join the military in the future.
I would not. The father has already sacrificed his own life for Nigeria.
She, however, prayed that God continue to be with him wherever he is.
But the way my husband was killed was really shattered. I spoke to him the very day. He called me and told me he was going for peace. Just for me to try his number, and I never got him. Nobody could call me to tell me what happened till on Saturday before I heard the news.
However, Nigerians are demanding probe into the gruesome killing of the fallen heroes, as well compensation for their families. Salim Umar Ibrahim, reporting for Trust TV.